Just like smartphones, laptops too have undergone a huge change when it comes to its design and performance. We have seen sleek and premium looking laptops like the Dell XPS, the HP Envy, and of course the MacBook Pro. Well, Microsoft is not going to be left out of the party, because today we have the Microsoft Surface laptop, which we are going to do a quick unboxing of, and I'm just going to tell you what I feel about this laptop in today's video. So with that, let's get on with the unboxing. So before we take a look at what's inside the box, let's take a look at the box itself. So for the Microsoft Surface laptop, as we can see, there's not really much information on the box itself. On the top here is just an empty white surface. On the sides here, we don't really have much information, but on the underside of the box, we have here the specs of the laptop. So this variant is an Intel Core i5 variant with 256 gigs of storage and an 8GB RAM. Now, I was taking a look at the specification of this laptop, and apparently it is still using a DDR3 RAM. For some reason, it is, after all, it is already 2017-2018, but yet Microsoft still choose to go with a DDR3 RAM for some reason, which I still don't understand. But nevertheless, we will still test out the performance of the laptop in our full review. Now, straight off the bat, we are greeted with the laptop itself. Now this is the Microsoft Surface laptop, a very premium looking sleek laptop, and it's not heavy at all. It's actually pretty light. So here we have a little box that, if I am not mistaken, houses the charger. Yes, it does. So here we have the charger that will charge up the Microsoft Surface laptop. The issue here is we actually have an imported set. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a European pin, but of course you can easily just get a converter somewhere at your hardware shops or any DIY shops that you have around in your neighborhood. And the nice thing about this charging brick is that it also acts as a hub, so you can actually plug an extra USB inside the charging brick, which the laptop will pick up. And of course we have the charger, which is a Microsoft proprietary charger, which we have seen in a lot of the other Surface devices out there. So other than that, we don't really have anything else in the box, which is slightly disappointing, as they could have at least included a dongle or maybe, you know, the pen itself. So before we boot up the laptop, let's take a look at the exterior of the laptop. Now on the right side here, we have just a single charging port, which is, as I mentioned before, Microsoft's proprietary charging. Now on the other side here, we have a USB 3.0 port, we have a mini display port, and a 3.5mm jack. Slightly disappointing, as they don't really give so many options for ports, but I guess if you can afford this laptop, then you probably have to buy the dongle that comes with this laptop. So now that we have got the laptop booted up, the first thing that I can tell you right now is that the screen looks amazing. So it is a 13.5-inch pixel sense screen with 100% coverage of the sRGB spectrum. So this is definitely going to be perfect for those of you that do a lot of video editing or photo editing. You're definitely going to get nice color reproductions from this screen. So moving down to the keyboard section, now the first thing, and of course the most important thing, is that this laptop is covered with the Alcantara cloth, which is an Italian made cloth, which we have seen in the previous Surface devices. So it has this very nice texture to it, and if you're going to have long typing sessions, this is going to be very comfortable for you to rest your hands on. Now, moving over to the touchpad. So the touchpad here is very nice. It has a very smooth surface, so your finger can easily just glide across the surface of the touchpad. And at the same time, it offers some great tracking here. We will definitely take a look at what the drivers are using in our full review, but as of now, I can tell you that the tracking and the feel of using the touchpad is very nice. Other than that, moving up to the keyboard. Now, I really like this keyboard because of one reason: the keycaps are big. So with big keycaps, it's going to be easy for people like me who have huge hands to type on. Very nice feeling, and of course, even the travel distance is very nice. It definitely has a more travel distance compared to the latest MacBook Pros. So for those of you that like travel distance, especially like people like me, this is definitely going to give you a very nice typing experience. The screen does not only have great color reproduction, it is actually a 10-point touch screen. So for those of you that like to interact with their computer using touch input, you're going to have a very nice time here because the touchscreen is also extremely sensitive. So it's going to be very easy to pick up any gestures or any points that you do. And of course, because it supports touchscreen, it will support Windows Ink. And as you can see here, we already have some apps that Microsoft has provided. So this is the Sketchpad, the default simple to use, easy drawing app that is included in every laptop that has ink. So very nice to write on, very nice to type on. Now we do not have the Surface Pen with us, but we do have a fake third-party kind of stylus thing, and that also works pretty well with the laptop itself. So as you can see here, it's very nice to draw, very accurate. Of course, it'll be much more accurate if you have the Surface Pen, but if you have anything else and you just want to take some easy notes or just sketch out a little doodle while you're in class, then well, anything would generally work very well. As I mentioned before, Microsoft has included their own proprietary charger, and it's not just a normal charging port, it's actually a magnetized charging port. So if you were in a hurry and you need to get the laptop charged, all you need to do is just snap on the charger and you're going to have to start charging immediately. The reason why Microsoft decided to go with a magnetized charger is because sometimes when we are in a rush or when we are not aware that our laptop is being charged and we were to be accidentally pulled, carry up the laptop, pull it away, you know, it might get hooked on with the charger and the laptop might fly out of your hand. So if in this case, if I were to accidentally hit my cable, simple as that. The magnet basically disengages and your laptop is safe. So guys, there you have it. That is my first impressions and the unboxing of the Microsoft Surface laptop. Now, I really think that this is a very beautiful looking device, and it is definitely a good option for those of you that want the design elements of what Apple has provided with the MacBook Pro, but you want a full Windows experience. Now, this is still on Windows 10s, but when I will be doing the review in the next couple of weeks, I will be converting Windows 10s into Windows 10 Pro, as it gives me more options to install other programs and softwares for me to test this laptop out. So guys, if you're not subscribed to KLGadgetTV, now it's a very good time because we do take on a lot of videos like this. And of course, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. And as usual, I will see you in the next video.